Hello, YouTubers. I told you I would talk about what happened on the way to my sister's when it broke down, and I wanted to go through a few things for any gals out there. And because I will be doing my mechanics on, and this might help you guys, and you're more than welcome to always ask me if there's anything that you need help on too. Um, my brother-in-law, we were talking, and because it just shut off on me, and so he came over and where I was at, and it was in the evening. We tried a couple things, it just didn't work, so we thought, well, we'll go back because it was late. It was about 8 o'clock by the time they got to me, because I was about an hour or so away from them. And so in the morning we ended up getting a new full field, excuse me, I can't even talk, a fuel filter, this is like it's the carburetor ignition basically, okay? They call it a ignition component, which is, that just helps with the ignition because it would turn over but it wouldn't go. So we're just trying to think, okay, is it getting gas, or is this not sparking here? And then we did the carburetor cover, because it was all corroded in here and everything, and we looked at the plugs, and and they were all good and stuff. So first we changed the fuel. It was very, very dirty. I don't know what happened to it. I wanted to show you guys, but that is underneath, and just basically right below your fuel line, and it just pops off there, and then it pops back in. Okay, well, meanwhile, while he was doing that, I took off the middle, which I'm going to show you. We call it the doghouse or garage, or the doghouse or the garage, whatever you want to call it, and which is this thing here when you have a bus, even some vans too. Okay, well, there's two parts to it. It's that part and then that part down there. Okay, well, I took those off, and that inclined in there, we went and we changed the ignition component, which I call it, it's not the carburetor, but it's part of that, which goes to your spark plugs. So you go with this first. If it doesn't work, then you go ahead and put this on and try it again. Each one of those it didn't work. He thought that, okay, well, we need to change them anyways. It probably hasn't been ever done or anything, and that's just something you kind of want to change anyways. So then he went ahead and put his diagnostic on there, and kept coming up with, of course, electronic part. It's all has to be electronic. Now, these new ones. Well, so we took it off, and this is what it ended up looking like. Can you see those ridges in there? Those are not supposed to be in there. And there's supposed to have been two washers on here to keep it from going down in there that much into it. So whether they've changed it before and they forgot to put it on, or we were real not sure. But anyways, that is not what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to be just be smooth, and we put all the washers on there just to be safe. And as soon as we did that, it started right up. Now it is down underneath, basically right underneath the garage here. So and it just pops in there and pops out. It's just like a plug. This is just, I think, a stabilizer for it or something, but you just push it in or you just pull it out. So those are easy enough parts that you might want to go ahead, if you are going to do any of your mechanics or anything, or if you don't want to get ripped off, since you are going to be on the road, go ahead and get a diagnostic machine. If you're insurance will help you lower your rate by putting one of those things in there that tells you what happens. It just goes right under here. Any car past 1999, I think it is. Let's see if I can see it, if we can see it here. Okay. See this little thing right here? Hopefully you can see that. That's where it plugs into. So hopefully it wasn't too dark. Let me, well, I can't get the flashlight on, but any car after 1999, vehicle, whatever, is supposed to have one of those. So you can put that in there and have that tested. So a mechanic, you know, if you're a woman especially, doesn't rip you off. So I just want to go through a few of those things and show you that. And like I said, if you ever are out on the road and you have problems, you know, let me know. If I'm close by, I can maybe help. I used to do mechanic work with my dad, so I'm going to start back doing it up because that is one thing that I don't want to have to worry about, you know, being out on the road, that I rather just do it myself. So anyways, I just wanted to talk to you about that, and I was going to give you a sneak peek of some things what I've done. I haven't been doing a couple videos, but let me show you. There's kind of a mess in here because I've got everything in here that I needed lifted in here. My son had to help me lift in here because I couldn't do it, so kind of bear with me on that, but I'll show you a little bit here. Well, I got part of my wall done. Do you see that? I got my floor done. I've got my refrigerator. I've got my stove. I've got a cabinet. And my wall over here. This is a dehumidifier down there. This is going to be what my stove sits on. I've got to, you know, fix it still. That's part of my shower there. And then my bed is hanging back there. So then you're going to get to see when it's all put together. Hopefully in the next 5 days, I'm hoping. So hope you guys enjoy, and please subscribe, thumbs up, share, hit that bell so you can get notifications if you are a new to my channel, which is Living for the Moment. And hopefully that you tell others, and if they have problems getting on it, just remember to put Patricia Seaborn after that, and you shouldn't have any problem. Again, like I say to my grandbaby, mwah, love you guys out there. Take care.